Okay. Okay, right. So you wanted, where is the remedy? Okay. So remedy is pariharam. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The moment we say remedy, what does it come to your mind?
Something that alleviates pain and suffering.
Okay.
Which will reduce the pain and suffering.
Okay.
And some houses we need to strengthen as well.
Mm-hmm. Right. 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 Good. Right. So one thing you remember, these remedies are bandages only. Okay. It will not eliminate the suffering or the issues what currently the native is going through. Okay. So that is, you should keep that in mind. Sometimes we may be able to do it. Again, depends on the chart and how it is happening. Okay. We will see how that we can trigger it. Okay. So what are all the types of remedies, you know?
Chanting mantras.
Okay.
Wearing gemstones.
Visiting temples.
Visiting temples, gemstones. Yeah.
Performing any pujas or
Any pujas. Okay. What else?
abstaining from certain things, maybe.
Like what?
Like maybe non-vegetarian food.
Non-vegetarian. Okay. Okay. Then. Okay. So let's see one by one, right? I think when I made the list, total it came to 27 times. Maybe more. Okay.
So visiting any pilgrimages, I think, yeah, visiting temples.
Visiting any pilgrimage, that is also one of them, right? Okay, we'll see one of them. Whatever all you guys have said, they are all remedies. People are following, but there are much more to it. Okay. Puja, like you said, whatever the pujas we do, that is one type of a remedy. Okay. Then next, vratam. What is the difference between puja and a vratam?
Vratam is, yeah, good, Vali.
Yeah. Yes, puja is just doing without any fasting. Vratam is just with fasting, and whole day they will be without drinking only water, without eating any solid foods.
Okay. Okay. See, not only that, right? Some vratams you don't fast also. But some vratams people do fasting. But the main thing is the vratam has much more effect because you are specifically praying for one deity, right? And then you invite people. You won't do within yourself, right? You at least you invite one person, your neighbor, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, I mean, with fasting and all you do it, it gives a better result. Okay. In puja, we cannot say that. So when you compare puja and vratam, vratam has higher, more effect. Okay. Next is homa. Homam. What is homam?
Homam is like praying to the fire, like yagnam.
Yeah. So homam is basically much more than vratam. Vratam is again you can do it within your house, right? And then you can just call neighbor. Homam is Again, you put the fire. It is not just you are doing for Agni Deva, right? Fire, but that homam, that thing will be there. But you will be doing much more that you will call priests, and there are specific set of rules, methods that needs to be followed. Just like that, it cannot be done. Okay, and then you have to invite certain number of people. You have to do all, there are so many homams are there, right? Homam, yagam, and all. So it is for a specific purpose. It involves many people, right? It is done like a group effort. I mean, in those days, kings, rich people, they will do on individual level. But usually, more people are there. The more people are coming, the more things you do, the effect is much more. Recently, anybody is doing homam? Have you heard of people doing homams these days?
Yes, sir. Actually, even in our home, like not recently, but my dad does it like time to time.
Time to time, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how many people you follow. Telangana Chief Minister KCR does a lot of homams.
Yes.
Right? He has like a strong belief he does it. Next is donations. You donate, right? So donations, again, there are so many types of donations. There are some planet-specific donations you do, like these pulses, these items for a specific planet or for a deity, like that. There are so many donations out there. Okay, that also will have effect, but again, how much effect and all, we will see later. Okay, out of these four, number one is homo. Okay, visiting pilgrimages. This also has effect. Two things. One is you are visiting the pilgrimage, right? You go there, and then each temple is constructed with specific, the positive energy vibrations and all that, right? That is one thing. And the second is you should tell people to visit pilgrimage, which is little far off, not nearby. Okay. What happens is a couple of things happens in that case. So when you are going far off, that means you are putting extra effort in doing it. See, in all these remedies, why we are doing remedies? We want to reduce the bad karma, right? See, why people will come to astrologer when they are suffering, correct? Whatever it is, whatever issue. Why that suffering comes? Because of our bad karma done in the previous past lives or in the current life. Until now, right? Whatever we have done. That is why these sufferings come. So when we want to do these remedies, we have to put in effort. If you do easily, where are we releasing our karma? Right? So people should visit, make an effort far off places. That is why in those days, people say, go to Kashi and Rameshwaram. Visiting Kashi and Rameshwaram is not easy. Right?
Correct.
I mean, now with a lot of transportation facilities, it has become easy. But even then, not many people will have the privilege or ability to visit both. Right? So visiting pilgrimages, yes, it does, but you do it far off places. That is number one aspect. The second aspect is when you are traveling, right, in a train, bus, whatever the mode of transport and all, your mind is all focused on that pilgrimage only, right? Either your mind is focused on the pilgrimage or the issue what is there you are going through, right? And then if you're thinking, if you're visiting those things, when your mind is focused, no other disturbances, right? You will get some good ideas how to overcome those issues. Okay, then you will talk to your co-passengers, acquaintances in your journey. When you're talking to other people, you might get some ideas, some solutions to the problems. But nowadays, I don't know how many people are talking in trains. Everybody is on a smartphone. But so while interacting with other people, you will come to the other person might be he would or known other person would have faced a similar issue. Then some people don't have a child. Then they are visiting some pilgrimage, and then somebody says, "Oh, I know this doctor. He's very good. Why don't you go and check?" Maybe that does the trick, right? So these are the other things will help in visiting pilgrimages. That is, you have to travel. If you just sit and then do it, you take a flight and then you don't talk to people, you be on your smartphone and all, no use. And then another thing they will say, when you go to pilgrimage, you have to stay one night minimum. Correct? Have you heard of this?
Yes.
Right? But what are we doing nowadays?
Just visiting and coming back.
Visiting
and coming back. Even if we are staying, where are we staying?
Hotel.
In a hotel. Nice AC room.
Yeah.
Right? What is the use? Why they said you have to sleep in the pilgrimage? Because all those temples is constructed in a way that energy is preserved, and then you will get that. Right? If you stay overnight, if you stay minimum 8 hours, you spend on one particular spot, then you will get that energy. So we are not doing that. And temples are also not allowing, I don't know, right? That's the basic main thing, right? So since you cannot stay overnight, at least try to spend more time in that premises. Especially when you are suffering and then you are going for a remedial purpose. Okay, so when we want to, you don't have any issue, you want to visit Kashi or Rameswaram temple, for visiting, do it, no problem. But you have some problem and then as a remedial thing you want to visit, then make sure that you spend enough time there. Okay.
So because of the vibrations of that place.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah. Next is fasting. People say, right, you fast 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 40 weeks, like that. What does fasting do actually?
It'll
During fasting, the whole day we will be thinking about that particular mantra as well as the gods for whom we are fasting for.
Okay. Okay. That's a good answer. But are we doing it?
No, sir.
No, right? So mainly fasting is, sorry, Ashita, you were telling something.
Yes, sir. So fasting also sometimes it cleanses our system, and they say prana, the flow of prana becomes slightly more easier when you fast and do a prayer. It has more impact internally. We are more aligned towards what we are performing this year.
Right. So in my opinion, fasting is only to cleanse our body. Okay, we eat all sorts of things, right? And then there is no way our body is cleansing. So this fasting will help our physical body cleansing. In a long run, that will help our health. Right? Once your health is proper, then what happens? Your mind will be clear, right? Then there won't be much stress, and then our mind will be clear, and then it will think in a right direction. That's all. So fasting gives the results in a slowly, very slowly, because the whole body has to cleanse, and then it will come late. Okay. Healing. Nowadays, you must have heard about this Reiki healing. What is that another one? Pranic healing or whatever, all sorts of things.
Yes, sir. Sir, I heard a lot about Reiki. It's very impactful, it seems, sir.
Yeah. I have not taken it personally, but it looks like it is giving good results.
Yeah.
It is giving good results.
So there's one incident.
Actually, sir, yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. Actually, there's one incident that it's been circulating a lot. Like, there's one lady who couldn't forgive her mother-in-law. She just went to a Reiki practitioner and she was trying to heal herself for some other issue, some disease or something like that. So she was trying to heal, and they were like, are you having anger on anyone? Too much anger. Then she was telling about her mother-in-law, and unless you forgive her, we can't heal you, it seems.
Right.
So it was an impediment for them, because then she had to forgive her. She had to let the anger go. Only then she was able to heal from the disease also.
Yeah. Yeah. Now go ahead, Vali.
Sir, I learned Reiki. I was practicing Reiki for some time.
Okay.
Through my knowledge, I understand that we are not supposed to heal any diseases.
Really?
As you always say, it's their karma. They have to, otherwise it will come back to us who does that Reiki healing.
Yeah. So actually, you raised a good point, Vali. I would have. Okay. Maybe I thought I will. I don't know. Okay, let's talk now itself about that, right? So when we are providing these remedies, right?
Yeah.
Don't try to overdo things. Overdo meaning try to solve the problem. Okay. So what happens if you do overdo things? If you try to solve the problem, that means you are interfering in the Kala Chakra, right? The times, that person's fate, you are trying to interject and then trying to change that person's fate. Okay, don't do that. It will backfire us, backfire the individual astrologers. Okay, so you recommend, I mean, I'm not saying you don't recommend remedies and all, you recommend remedies and then just leave it. If their karma is good, they will try to do it. I have seen people, okay, I know when after doing the consultation, I know who will do this remedies, who will not do the remedy. And after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, I check, and then whoever is not doing it, they will give all lame excuses. Okay, lame excuse they will give. I'll say, oh, I got busy with work, this has come, that has come, all that. I mean, everybody is busy with work, right? So you feel that means you yourself are not serious in resolving your issue, right? So don't try to overdo things. Just leave it like that. So Vali, are you still doing the Reiki or you stopped?
Yeah, sir, still I'm doing it, but I used to do only for people who go for matches. Okay. Distant healing I used to do only for positive things, not for any diseases.
Yeah, diseases, I know it's like a borderline, right? You can tell them, if it helps them, it helps, otherwise, it is. So, yeah.
Sir,
But that's a good point. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
So what about doctors, sir? When patients come to them, they try to heal them, right? By giving medicine.
Right?
Even that
That
is
is their job, right?
that is their job.
That is their job. Is astrologer's job to resolve the issues of the natives?
No, I'm talking about Reiki also. Reiki is also like a healing therapy, right? So
That's what
they,
I'm saying. Healing therapy, to what extent you want to heal.
okay. Mm.
I mean, I don't think you can heal any terminal illness with Reiki,
No, yeah.
right? Only minor issues. Okay.
Vali, that's very impressive that you did Reiki. Nice to know.
Yeah. Numerology. Have you heard of this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually,
Yes.
I know numerology.
Sorry.
I learned numerology.
Okay. Is it working?
It works. I mean, I've seen a lot of patterns where it works a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works. Numerology works, right? And then the changing the name, you have seen people who have changed the name. After changing the name from top, some people have gone down. Some people, it has worked. Okay, so it works. One example I will tell you, you know Jayalalitha, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember? Did she
She
anything to
has
do with
double
the
A.
numerology?
J, she has mentioned, sir, everywhere.
No, no. She added one A
A. Yes, sir, I know that.
after 46 cases were filed.
Okay.
After she added that A, she came out of all the cases except one. I mean, that is her karma. She had to do. But numerology works.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can make use of numerology also for remedial purposes. Graphology. Do you know what is graphology?
Study of handwritings.
Handwritings. Great. Good. Okay. So will it help?
Some people can actually tell by your handwriting, like they can predict, no, sir?
Correct. Yes.
What kind of a person we are and
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
other things.
Yes.
I don't know about future prediction, but I know that.
Yeah. So this is one thing I learned again on my own. I mean, everything I learned on my own. Numerology and then graphology, handwriting analysis. This was, I think, second or third book. I mean, in that order I learned. So it definitely works. Handwriting analysis. Handwriting analysis, you can predict, you can tell about the person, not the future. Okay. It is not like astrology. Okay, you cannot predict the future, but you can tell about the characteristics of that person, how that person is, what he will do, he or she will do, what is their psychological position, things like that. As a remedial purpose, how it can be done? I think I made one video in my channel is there. If you want, I will share it again. Okay, so how you write changes, right? With that, we can change the person's thinking ability.
Sir,
Okay.
I have a funny situation. Like from childhood, I'm always like, whoever sits beside me, I write like them, sir. I imitate handwritings a lot. And a lot of times my teachers also get confused, thinking that it's somebody else's paper. But when they look at, because depending on the mood of the time,
Correct.
I just change my handwriting. So what does that depict about a person if they keep, I mean, because I can literally imitate it like how they do it when
Right.
unless it's a dirty handwriting. Like if it's something like a very dirty handwriting, if I'm not inclined to imitate it, I won't be doing
You
it.
won't
I
be
can't
able.
do it.
Yeah.
But as long as it's a neat handwriting, it's good. I'd like to do it, and it automatically comes to me for some reason from childhood.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a different thing, right? So here we have to see your natural handwriting only.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I do this handwriting analysis, I will ask them to write one paragraph. Okay, in the running notes, or I'll ask them to share their notes, rough notes. In fact, in office meetings, when I used to have a manager, in spite of laptop, he will still continue to take notes on a notepad. When I visit somebody, then naturally it goes, and then I'll be looking there, observing their handwriting, how they are writing it all. But I won't reveal anything, but I will just keep it to myself, right? So it works tremendously, especially to change. Say, for example, if somebody is psychologically down, right, you want to boost their confidence, and all, handwriting helps a lot. But unfortunate thing is, nowadays we are not writing. That's the problem. We are not writing, we are not signing, everything has become digital. Right? So that's the problem. But handwriting, it works in specific areas. Okay.
Sir, if someone has an ugly handwriting, does it depict something about that person?
No, there is nothing called ugly and beautiful.
Oh, okay. Just the type in which it's written, based on that.
Exactly. My handwriting is like, in Tamil, you understand Tamil, right?
Yes, sir, I understand Tamil.
You understand Tamil, right? Kolikirkal solluvaangalla. That's how it is. My handwriting. Okay. When I was working in railways, I joined like at the age of 17 itself, then commercial clerk, right? Booking clerk job. So when I write, already my supervisor, seniors, they are there. Already your handwriting is like booking clerk only. Even at this age, it used to be like that. But when I was studying MBA and all, my friends used to borrow me. And I used to say, why are you, my handwriting is worse. And they say, no, don't worry. It is good, we will take it. Basically, they understood my patterns. They understood my patterns. I used a lot of shortcuts in handwriting. I did typing also. I know, Vali, you also must have done typing.
Yes, sir.
Right. So there are a lot of shortcuts, right? So I use that in my notes. So once you understand, then it becomes easy. But that is only after 10th class only. Even before that, my handwriting was. All right. So it's not, handwriting is not about whether it is looking beautiful or ugly. It is the patterns. Okay. How is that characters are formed? Is it straight, inclined? How much inclined? Is it 45 degrees like 45 degrees like this or this, like that? So that inclination, the handwriting, and the pressure, how they write, how you do it. If you have any of your rough notes, if you guys are taking notes in this class, you just paste it on the group. We can tell you. All right, I can tell you. All right, what's going on in your mind and all. So you can tell a lot about that person. Okay, my channel that I'll share my YouTube link, right? And then in fact, when I did it, I think you might see one person comment. Looks like coincidentally I took one example and then explained in that video, and that person was asked to change his signature based on that, and then he changed it. After changing that, his life changed. Basically, his confidence level and all went up. So handwriting analysis definitely works. Okay. Vastu.
Definitely works.
Do you guys know Vastu? or
No,
have
sir.
experience?
Just an idea, sir. No.
Idea. Okay.
But I have one experience, sir.
Yeah.
You 3-4 classes before you have shared with us one guidance of Vastu.
Mhm.
That very simple guidance that you have given, that business people, they're supposed to be in West Entry.
Mhm. Yeah.
Northwest, no, sir?
No, north. No, west.
Southwest.
West.
Only
No,
west.
just west.
Okay.
Yeah.
My childhood friend was suffering. She was doing multi-business, but earning was not there at all.
Okay.
So I suggested her to change to West. She changed.
Mhm.
She can see drastic changes.
Wow.
See, this is what, you know what?
I don't have even a single knowledge about Vastu, sir. Based on that, I just gave her a tip. That's all.
See,
Wow.
let me tell you, lot of Vastu consultants, lot of Vastu people won't suggest West entrance. They all blindly go with the Northeast. You go to any Vastu people, they will say Northeast entrance is the best.
Why like that, sir?
No,
Why
that
like
is the Shastra tells. Okay. Vastu Shastra says Northeast corner. That is where the Vastu Purush head is there, and that is how your entry should be. But we have to look at what that person is doing. What profession are they doing? Then we have to recommend which one is good. We cannot blindly recommend that Vastu Northeast only for everybody. West is the best for business people. Good, Vali. We should ask some share from your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, sir. I will ask her to give her feedback as well.
Yeah. So Vastu definitely works. But one thing is, just by having good Vastu, it doesn't mean that all your problems will be solved. Okay. It has to be aligning with our DBA. Okay, but Vastu works. And one more thing I will tell is, Vastu alone cannot trigger the fire. It is only a fuel to the fire. Okay. So what is fire? Fire is our natal horoscope. If somebody is not getting married, if there are no 2, 7, 11, it doesn't mean that if that person is in a good Vastu house, that marriage will happen. Okay.
Yes.
But say, for example, in that friend's Vali's friend's chart, they might be having 5, 8, 12 along with 2, 7, 10, 11. This entrance did the trick. It reduced that 5, 8, 12 effect. Right? So Vastu works. Yeah, it has to be used appropriately. One thing I will tell you, right? Again, you are fortunately or unfortunately have become my students. Okay. Don't blindly do the prediction. Understand the problem. And then see what remedy or what we can is appropriate for that problem. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Analyze the chart completely. Don't go by the Rashi chart. The whole this stellar Nadi method is not predicting with Rashi chart. Right? Okay.
Sir, for normal like software engineers and all, what is the recommended direction of the house, sir?
Okay. You are asking Vastu tip. See, you have to understand, software engineer, what is that underneath fundamental thing they're doing?
Engineering.
Engineering. Okay, what else?
Well, software basically. Computers.
Oh, okay. No, go root. Go further level down.
Solve problems in.
Okay, no, further down.
Mathematics calculations, sir.
Okay, okay, that is skill. Who are they? They are employees,
Employees. Right.
right? Employee. That is why we look at sixth bhava, correct?
Mm.
I mean, 10th we see, but 6 is important, right? 2, 6, 10, 11. So for employees, east is good. West is also good. No, don't worry about west also. Okay. In the west, they will get more money.
Mm.
East, they will get good name and position.
Mm.
Okay. So east is here, west is here. I want both, so I will pick south. You should not do that. Right?
South, they say, is very bad.
No, south is also not very bad. I have an exclusive video on south facing entrance. Take a look at it. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, right. Let's move on. Meditation. What do you think?
Yes. Works very well.
Works very well. What does it do?
Another
It
form,
will calm your.
another form of
It will calm down, sir.
Okay.
another form of cleansing and
Another form of
cleansing.
cleansing. Correct. Correct. Exactly. So it is like cleansing. This meditation is cleansing your mind. That fasting is cleansing your body. This is mind. That's all it does. Astrologically, it may or it may not work. It cleanses your mind so that your thought process will be good. But again, it takes long time. It's a slow effect. Okay. Like instant you want, we will come to those instant remedies, right? Until now, which is instant? Whatever we have seen. Instant meaning quick remedies, quick results.
Homam and visiting pilgrimages.
Homam, Vastu. Malli, you just gave the example from your friend, your real life.
Yeah.
You forgot. Until now. Right? Homam, Vastu, Vratam. And next is healing. I mean, numerology and all that. Okay. I mean, Homa, Yogam, I mean, all that is the same thing. Okay. Yantra. Do you know what is Yantra? Have you heard of this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is it?
It's like like something drawn in the form of not just drawing. It could also be like a like, how do I say?
Written.
Yeah. So
Correct.
that's a, for example, asterisk is one form of yantra, and also I don't remember the exact word.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. I mean, you all know, right? So basically, okay. Vali, you are telling something?
Yeah, I cannot be able to explain, sir.
Okay.
Lot of that Lakshmi Yantra and all is
Correct.
there. I have seen that.
Yeah. Lakshmi Yantra, Shakti Yantra, like that. So many yantras are there. So basically what it is mostly it will be written in a copper metal sheet, right? That shapes will be there, or sometimes the mantra will be written, or sometimes the numbers pattern will be written, numbers will be written like a like our horoscope chart, they will put 9 boxes and then some numbers will be there. Like that. There are so many types of yantras. Okay, that is there. And again, if you look at in our olden days, people used to give, I don't know what you call it in Tamil. Vali, you understand Telugu, right?
No, sir.
You know, right? Little bit. That
Okay, I don't understand, sir. Little bit.
Okay, so they say Tayattu, right? It will be in the silver thing.
Even in Tamil, it is Tayattu only. Sir.
Okay, that's what. Okay, my problem solved. All right. So that is also part of an yantra. Okay, so if you open inside, they would have written something and then put it and then sealed it.
Sir,
right? And then they will ask you to wear it.
So do those things really work?
Of course it does.
Okay.
Yes.
It does. It does work. Right? Don't underestimate the power of yantra. It works. Okay. Next is tantra. What is tantra?
Black magic, sir.
Black.
Okay. In the modern world, you can say black magic, but black magic is more of a negative side, right? And there are positive tantras also. If somebody does not have child or somebody wants to get a job, there are specific tantras you can do to do it. Okay. I don't know, you can see this. Let me stop. Hold on a minute. Where is my... Can say this?
Yes.
Yes,
Who else is the best person to write this book? You all know, right, Ravana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So, Tantra works. But the thing is, it should be used appropriately. Okay. So, but again, nowadays people are using it for negative black magic, right? But if you look at this book, Ravan Samhita, you have everything, black magic and the positive things also. Some of the things it will be very absurd in this present modern world. It is not possible to do it. Okay, but it has effect, and I don't recommend tantras. Okay, it has to be done in a very specifically, very powerful. If you do one step incorrectly, it will backfire. So I don't go that side. Okay. Next is mantra. Mantra, again, there are so many mantras. There are so many planet-specific, Gayatri mantra, Mahamrutyunjaya mantra. There are so many mantras up there. It all works. There is no doubt about it. Okay. Any questions so far?
No.
No, sir.
Now, the last one is gemstones. Right? So gemstones also works very nicely. Okay. Out of all these things, let me tell you, gemstones, when you are referring anything, gemstones, what it does, it energizes the planet, that whatever planet we are trying to recommend. Okay, Jupiter. It's okay, that's fine. I mean, we'll talk about that gemstone more. I have a separate slide. Okay, I have a separate slide. We'll talk about more. This so far 16 thing is, that is what Umang Taneja taught in our class. Okay, so now I'm going to show what are all the further things, my findings. Okay, my finding in the sense by reading other various books or listening to other people's. Okay, water therapy. Have you heard of this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Oh, this reminds me, I forgot one more. I need to write. Okay, I will tell you. So what it is take a glass bottle, okay? And then, say for example, if we want to energize Saturn, okay? What is Saturn's color?
Blue.
Blue.
Dark blue.
Dark.
Dark blue or black, right? So you should pick a glass bottle which is made of dark blue. Okay, take that bottle, fill water, full water, and then keep it in sunlight for a day. If it is for Saturn, you should put it from morning to evening on a Saturday. Then that is the date you will get the maximum energy. Okay.
And drink it, sir. Drink
Yes.
from it.
After that, I didn't finish Arshita.
Okay.
But anyway, that was my next sentence, right?
Yeah.
So in the night, you take it and then drink it. So this is the easy way anybody can do it. But you have to do daily. If you keep it for 1 week, that water daily start on a Saturday. After 1 week you drink, you will get more energy of Saturn. But again, it will energize that particular planet.
Sir, could you repeat that last sentence? 1 week you said, right?
Yeah, 1 week.
Like,
so you have to start on the day of that particular planet. For Saturn means Saturday. For moon means you start on a Monday. Right? The 7 days of the week.
God.
Okay, you do that. Then it is a simple thing. If you are wearing gemstone, then you don't have to do this. Because gemstone, not everybody can afford it. I'm talking about the genuine gemstone. Okay. Next, Rudraksha. So Rudraksha, wearing Rudraksha, it will reduce the negative effects of that specific planet. Okay. Again, I have a separate slide for which planet what the Rudraksha has to be worn. I will tell you later. Okay, remember, Rudraksha will reduce the negative effect straight. You don't have to do anything.
Sir, suppose if we don't consecrate it, like initially, like if you miss doing it the exact method, like putting it in ghee and like some of those things, right? Like for 2 to 3 days. If it doesn't happen that elaborate, like if you could only keep it for, because I had to travel, so I had to keep it for few hours, then went and got puja done, whatever I could do in that time, the most possible thing I did. But since I came here, I can still now energize a little more, like by your guidance. So I was just wondering, if you're not able to do it like initially enough, then is there any way that we can energize it again and make it?
You can follow that method again, energizing it, right? But it really doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Still it works.
Still it works. Still it works. Okay. See, the Rudraksha, it has the power. Whether you are energizing or not, it really doesn't matter. All this energizing is all, everything is for common man, so that they know, oh, okay, something he has done.
Sir, what about following things like some people will have non-vegetarian food and other things, right?
Correct.
So while wearing Rudraksha, we're not supposed to have
Yes.
that.
Yeah, we are at that time you don't wear it, right? Keep it aside. Oh, I didn't send you that instructions.
So actually, I'm not a non-vegetarian. I'm a vegetarian.
Okay.
So that's fine. But like,
yeah.
just
So
wondering
we'll see
when-
about those instructions later. Okay. Yeah, I will go through that.
Okay.
Next is color therapy. Do you know? Have you heard of this?
Yes, sir. Heard of this.
Yes, sir.
What is it?
So we have to wear that particular color of clothes, and that will energize the planet.
Correct. Correct. Same like item number 70. Okay. Is it good or bad or neutral?
It is really works, sir.
Okay, it works. Like what?
For example, I used to follow this very strictly.
Okay.
So, on Thursdays, I always wear yellow only. Sir.
Yellow only.
So
Okay.
that day, whatever I request my boss, I will get approved.
Yeah. Right. So one caution: whenever you are energizing the planet, according to your horoscope, if that planet is negative, the negative things also will be increased.
Okay.
Do not blindly energize the planet. Okay. So one person, she underwent, there was some minor accident, ankle issue and all was there. Surgery was done on the foot. Okay. That's a typical, some complicated thing. Surgery was done, like 2-3 years happened and all, but still now she was facing issue. What happened is the bones and the nerves are there, right? The nerves are getting crushed or something like that. Okay. Because of that, there is pain and then she is unable to walk freely at all. So then doctor said we have to do the surgery again. Okay. So while talking, then I asked her one question. Are you wearing green color more? Because I saw in some of the photos and all, Facebook photos and all, or whatever photos she was sharing, I could see more green color. Then she said, I don't know, these days I'm noticing I'm wearing more green color sarees for a lot of functions and everything. More green color. And I told her to stop wearing green color. Why?
Mercury may be Lord of 12th house, or like something like that for her, and she's energizing it. It's causing issues for her, health issues. So
Mercury must be in 6th house, sir.
Okay. See, that is Bhava is secondary. One main thing you all have to remember is the natural karakatva of those planets. In medical astrology, I've told you, right? Each part is responsible for each planet. Mercury is responsible for what?
Feet or no?
No. Mercury is what? What is the nature of Mercury?
Mind, sir.
No. Nature of Mercury. What is the nature? The core karakatva of Mercury. What is it?
Quickness, communication.
Communication, right? Quickness. What are the body parts is used for communication?
Throat, tongue,
Mouth,
skin, right? Skin, nerves. Nerves is the one that communicates, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So she had a problem with the nerves.
Oh.
Feet is only a byproduct. That might be related to Saturn also. I don't remember the horoscope by heart. Oh, okay. The moment she was telling all these things, then immediately this is what came to my mind: stop wearing green color. So when you are referring color therapy, you need to be cautious. Okay. Next, doing this pradakshina to Navagraha. We all do, right? Whenever we go to temple, you do the Navagraha pradakshina. But there is some specific days you have to go and do for specific planet. Okay. Anything you have to do continuously, minimum 9 weeks or 8 weeks to get the effect. Okay. If somebody is, say, Jupiter is problem, then that person has to go on every Thursday and then do the pradakshina. Continuously, 8 to 9 weeks minimum. It is very hard, let me tell you. Very hard. In between, after 5, 6, 7, 8, some or other obstacle will come, some issue will come. It all will test if this person is strong enough to do it. If you break it, that counter will get reset for some reason. Okay. For ladies, if the period comes, that's fine. That is natural. You can skip that and then go follow the next 3 week onwards. Otherwise, you have to follow that. Okay. So one question so far. Any questions so far?
No, sir.
No?
Sir,
Okay.
pradakshina, how does it really work on us? Is it because of the vibrations of the deities, or like?
I don't know. It works, but
Okay.
okay. Okay, tell me one thing. For Ketu, which day we should go?
Ketu, we have to do reverse.
Okay. And which day? Which day we should
Saturday,
start?
sir.
Huh?
Saturday.
No. Ketu is for Tuesday. Rahu is for Saturday. Okay. And like you said, you are right. You have to do anti-clockwise. If you do clockwise on a Saturday, that means it goes to Saturn, not Rahu. And if you do clockwise on Tuesday, for which planet will it go?
Mars.
Mars. For clockwise, if you do. Anti-clockwise is Ketu.
Ketu.
Okay. Next, worshipping deities. Specific deities, your Kuladaiva or planet-specific deities at all. But it is slow. Slow in the sense there are crores of people are praying to those deities, right? To get our turn, it will take time. What, Darshita?
Yeah, crores of people are praying. That is true.
Right? But people blindly think they will go, oh, I prayed so all. Then people will complain, I'm going and then praying every week, every daily, but I'm not getting the results. Then there are crores of people are doing the same thing. Otherwise, we have to do and then do the tapas like in those days, right? Then you will get that boom varam. But are we doing it? We are not doing it.
No.
So you have to wait for your turn. Okay, this I think I have told during our classes a couple of times, right? Activating the positive powers of the nature. Which problem we are trying to solve and see which positive bhavas are there to overcome those issues that we have to activate. How we want to activate, we will see. Okay. Next, activating the positive bhavas of Kalpurush. See, that item number 22 is with our specific natal chart and doing for Kalpurush also. It helps. Are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Because Zoom said my internet connection is not great. That's why. Okay. Next. Okay. Now, before we go there, before I forget, I told you that another one I forgot. Like gemstones, gemstones is expensive, correct? Not everybody can afford. A substitute for gemstone energizing is, we have seen water therapy and we have seen color therapy, right? Like that, there is another one called wearing the roots of certain plants. For those 9 Navagrahas, there are 9 plants are associated with it. And wearing those roots like a ring, you make a ring out of that and then wear it. Okay, that also will work like energizing that specific planet. Okay, then doing this Vishnu Sahasranamam, Lalita Sahasranamam, all those, I don't know whether it is puja or vratam or whatever, right? Doing that also gives results. Okay.
So I used to do Gayatri and it was very powerful, sir.
Yeah. So Gayatri, that is mantram, right? Yeah. I don't think Vishnu Sahasranamam is a mantram.
No, I used to do that 108 times.
Yeah.
So that was very powerful. Even
that is very powerful.
I've done and Lalita Sahasranamam I've done before.
Yeah. Yeah, Vali, you were telling something?
No, sir. I'm just listening.
Yeah. Okay. Next, Annadana, serving food to needy people. See, on that thing, donation, we said, you donating to the planet or temple. Okay, donate wheat, donate rice, donate milk. Instead of donating to the deity, the temple, do the same thing to the needy people. Give milk a person sitting outside the temple who's begging. Say, for moon, offering milk is one remedy because milk is moon. Okay. Instead of doing that milk, give that milk to a person sitting outside the temple and then begging, right? Give that milk to that person. You will have much more effect. Okay. Worst case, you don't find anybody, like we are in US, right? In US, it is very hard. Even if you want to give, it is not so easy to give. What you can do? You can do bird feeding. You feed birds. You know, put a food and then put it outside, birds will come and eat. So here, it doesn't matter whether it is a bird or a human being. It is the one Atma, right? You are satisfying one Atma's hunger or need. This will have very positive effect. It will reduce your negative effects of those specific planets. Okay. If possible, if you yourself can cook and serve, that is the best. Okay.
Sir, what about donating black cloth and sesame seeds and all these
That's
things?
what I'm saying, right? That is all we saw in the previous slide, a donation.
Okay.
See, you are donating to the deity there. What happens after that? You remember this saying, Manava Seva, Madhava Seva.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We all are forgetting that. No God is coming in and asking us, telling us to donate him or her. Right? We are doing it. So, serving food to needy people. It doesn't mean that Annadanam is, oh, you have to call 100 people and then serve. No, not needed. Even if you, for one day, if you serve for one person, hungry person, is good enough. But the more people is better. But not everybody can afford to do Annadana for 100 people. Right? Then again, Annadana means you don't have to do a full-fledged thali. Right? Even you serve that simple ganji, right? That is enough. So that is very, very important. Volunteer, serving people, volunteer, serve the society. That people are forgetting. People are ready to write donation checks to temples. But the same people won't write donation check to any non-profits or orphanage or anything like that. Instead of that, I mean, do donations, there is no doubt about it. But instead of that, if you do volunteering, this is best. This will reduce your effect of 6, 8, and 12. Okay. If we compare to that slide and this slide you have a lot of effective remedies. And here also. Okay. Okay, let me. So here, Yantra, Mantra, Tantra, Gemstones, Vastu, Graphology, Numerology, Homa, Vratam, these are all good. Right? Here you have many items. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay. So now mantras, right? So these mantras, there are so many mantras. Okay. But these mantras are called bija mantras. Okay. Bija mantras are very, 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 very powerful. Okay. And I don't know you guys remember, I might have told you to chant certain mantras, right? So what it does is this bija mantra will reduce the negative effects of these planets. There are very few remedies that can alter the planet's behavior. Okay, mantra is one. You will see instant result. By the time you finish in 2 weeks, you will see the result.
This one, sir, if a very effective remedy, you're saying.
Yeah.
But sir, it's given us 23, like for example, Saturn.
Yeah.
23,000 times in a
Right.
day.
I will tell you. Okay. So these are total counts. You have to chant this in 21 days. Okay, let me see. Yeah, it's here. Okay. So the mantra should be completed in 21 days. Okay. Then you should sit preferably in north, northeast, or east direction. Not facing, the zone has to be north or northeast or east corner of the house. Lot of people think facing that direction will help. No. You have to be in that zone. Okay. By any chance, so all these three directions, you have something else in their house, it is not, you cannot sit, then you sit in any other direction. But these are all preferred. Okay. Best time is night 9 p.m. to morning 4 a.m. is the best time. But just because I want to do during the best time, you should not forget doing it. Usually what happens, people wait until 9 p.m., 9:30. After that, they will become tired. I'm tired, I will do tomorrow. I constantly say this. Whenever you postpone to tomorrow, that tomorrow never comes. Okay. So it's better to do it in the morning after you take bath, you do it, finish it, and then go to work. Instead of waiting until night and then do it. If you're confident you will do it in the night, you do it. Okay. Do not sit on bed and chant. That is the only thing. You sit anywhere else. Don't sit on the bed. Best position is sit on the floor. Women, avoid chanting during period days. Okay. So the mantra reciting should be started on the respective day of the planet. Say if you are asking somebody to chant Venus mantra, then they should start on a Friday. It can end anytime. It's not that you have to wait until 21 days to finish. Okay, you can finish early. So for example, you saw, right? Sun, you do 1,000 times daily, you will finish in 7 days. But whereas Saturn, you have to do continuously for 21 days to finish 23,000. 108, right, Japamala, that one round. If you do 10 times, 1,080 in a day. Then you do it for 21 days, it will come to exactly 23,000 times. Okay. I mean, these mantras are there on my website also. Don't worry. Any questions now?
Sir, how to, based on DBA or how to prescribe this?
Yeah, correct. Good question. Based on the DBA. Based on the DBA. Mahadasha is the most powerful, right? Mahadasha, Bhukti, and Antardasha. And out of those three, target whichever planet is most weak. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Target whichever planet is most weak first. And then recommend other planets.
Okay.
That's why you would have, remember, I would have said, chant this mantra until this time period only. After that,
yes,
your bhukti changes or, and then do the other planet. Usually, I don't recommend for Antra because by the time you finish the Antra period itself might change unless you are running Shani Mahadasha or Shukra Mahadasha like that, larger ones. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any other questions? Okay. So now next is Rudraksha, right? So these are the Rudraksha. This is basically, one means Ekamukhi, 2 is Tumukhi, 3 for Trimukhi, like that, 1 to 9. I've put it in the same order, it is easy. Okay. And it follows Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Rahu Ketu. 1 to 9 Mukhi. If the planet is negative, then you recommend Rudraksha and Mantra. Again, Mantra, you will see the result by the time you finish this course. And Rudraksha also, you will see the effect in 2 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks, you will see the difference. They will start feeling the difference.
Sir, Rudraksha, how many days, sir?
No days, you have to wait forever until
No.
that period.
Okay, no, I mean like the effect we can start feeling in 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. Any questions?
Sir, what about the higher mukhi, sir? From
Which
10
mukhi?
onwards.
9? Beyond
No,
9, we're
after
talking
9.
about 11, 24, like that.
Yes, sir.
I mean, not needed, right? You don't have to spend so much money for those.
Okay.
I mean, if somebody is rich, they want to spend, let them spend.
Sir, now I know why exactly you gave me the Rudraksha according to the planets.
Yes, exactly. Now you are able to relate those planets and what are negative and what are positive. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions here?
No, sir.
Okay. These instructions we saw. Other mantras, you know, Gayatri mantra to gain confidence, that is very effective. Mahamrutyunjaya mantra, very, very powerful. If somebody is critically ill, very critically ill, right? Bad health, you want to improve their health, Mahamrutyunjaya mantra. But one thing you remember, all these mantras, the native has to chant. Okay. Other person can chant, provide when the native is not in a position to chant. That is bedridden. Or somebody is ICU. Right? Somebody is hospitalized. In that case, yes, the blood relative of that person can chant. In that case, that person has to keep a photo of the person, whoever he is chanting, and then do this in front of that photo. If the person is healthy, is good, adult, then only that person has to do. If it is child, yes, parents can. They are child, right? If the child is, you can say like 16 and above, then that person has to do. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Remember, I think I keep telling this to everybody, and Wali must have heard about it. Whoever feels hungry, only that person has to eat, right?
Correct.
So other person cannot eat. The same example works. That person cannot eat. That's why they in hospital, what they do, they put the drips, right?
Yeah.
So the other family members can do. But make sure if the person is healthy, that person only has to do. So if those people cannot chant the mantras, then they can do this, wear Rudraksha or do voluntary service. I'm sure those people won't be ready to do voluntary service also. You go and tell them, they won't agree. They will give some lame excuse. Have you seen experience like this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Not only about this, even on other matters also. Like even if we are trying to push them for something good, they won't be in a position to accept it. Even if you give it in front of them.
Correct. They won't. They cannot do it. That's it. Okay. Gemstones. Oh, I added here, is it? Okay. But anyways, I thought I didn't have, I added here. That's fine. We talked about Draksha. So gemstones. So these are all the gemstones. So again, I told you, right? Gemstones will Okay, 1 minute. Gemstones will energize the planet. Okay. So energize the planet. Say, for example, if somebody has 2, 4, 6, 5, 9, 8, okay, 10, 12. Okay, like this. What happens? So gemstones, okay, you want to take a picture. So the gemstones, these are all the gemstones. For sun, ruby. For moon, it is pearl. Mars, red coral. Mercury, emerald. Okay. Jupiter, yellow sapphire. Venus, diamond. Saturn, blue sapphire. Rahu, gomed. Ketu is Katsa. So these are all the preferred metal they should wear. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do you see any issues here?
Only issues diamond with platinum is the money matters.
Money matter, good. And what else? What about this?
That's all. Blue sapphire iron.
That is not possible, right?
Yeah.
So in place of iron, best is Panchaloha or silver. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So metal and which finger has to be worn? All majority ring finger, only for moon and Mercury, the little finger. So moon you can wear on ring finger or the pinky finger. Okay. For Mercury, it is small finger. Okay.
Sir,
And Jupiter?
for Venus, if they can't afford diamond or something like that, is there anything that is recommended, like as another stone?
American diamond.
Okay.
Zircon, right? Zirconium.
Oh, okay.
The technical name is zirconium. In India, we call American diamond. Okay. So which finger it has to be worn is very, very important. You should not wear yellow sapphire on a middle finger. Yellow sapphire has to be on the index finger only.
Yes.
And it has to be their dominant hand. Okay, if somebody is left-hander, they should wear it on the left hand. Okay, but it should be in the dominant hand.
And Venus is on the ring finger, sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people say wear it on a pinky finger, but ring is recommended.
I thought Venus is for middle finger.
No,
Right?
no. Middle finger is for our Saturn and Rahu. See, remember, Saturday is for whom? Saturn and Rahu, middle finger. Okay. And this is the day of the, on which day it should be worn first time. That's all. Okay. For gourmet and cat's eye, you have to check sun and moon if it is good, positive. Otherwise, do not recommend. I mean, sorry. Otherwise, then they can wear it in a silver. Okay. So, if you see this combination, what you will recommend as a remedy? Okay, let's say this is Jupiter. Okay, you are seeing combination of this. What you will do? Come on, thinking so much.
So Jupiter, we have to strengthen means yellow sapphire, sir.
Okay. Wali, I'm a client.
Sir.
I've come to you. Okay. My Jupiter period is running. And you see, this is the combination running in Jupiter. What remedy will you recommend? That's all I'm asking.
So we should avoid like we have to strengthen other planets, and because this has 6, 8, 12 combination.
Right.
So it's going to be bad if there's like if this is being strengthened. So so the opposite like I mean we are trying to strengthen other planets which
Okay. Yeah, so that is fine. We will look into other planets. Your point is correct. Okay. Should not strengthen Jupiter. Good. Correct. Okay. What does it mean to the customer, client?
So do we need to strengthen 2 and 5, sir, here?
No. Remember, say two things, right? One, remember, planet will deliver these effects, all these Bhava effects. 2, 4, 6, 5, 9, 8, 10, 12. So you see 6, 8, 12 well connected here. And then 5, 8, 12 also is there. Correct. So he must be facing a lot of issues. He's coming. And then, so we are trying to give a remedy to lessen his problem. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this point is taken. Correct. We should not strengthen Jupiter. That means what? What are the things which will strengthen Jupiter?
Okay, so the Venus. No.
Which remedies will strengthen the planet?
Wearing yellow.
Wearing yellow. Okay.
Doing Thursday's puja.
Okay. Puja. Yeah, that's a different. We don't know. It could be positive or negative.
Chanting any mantras
Also
of
wearing
Gurus
gold.
on Thursday.
No. Okay. Step
So
by step.
wearing gold.
Okay. Wearing gold. Okay. Yellow color. Right. Okay. Wearing gold. You said chanting mantra. Right. Valli. Right. What else?
Yes,
What else?
Also putting any ring to the index finger.
Okay. What will it do?
It will
get activated.
Trigger, right? So basically, wearing ring on index finger, right? So basically, wearing yellow color strengthens, right? It will strengthen. Strength, right? Wearing gold also same thing, right? And wearing ring on index finger also strengthen, right? Another one, forgot. We are in the slide. Wearing gemstone.
Yeah, I mean, usually they'll not wear it, no, sir, without. That's why I didn't think of that.
Yeah, that's correct. But what if that person is wearing a simple gold ring also? I mean, we can say, but we have to see how bad it is. Okay. Yeah, I know you meant with ring gemstone, right? Okay, so let's do that. Okay. So if we do this, you will strengthen, right? Then we should not be doing these things for this combination. Okay, right? So what we have to do to lessen the strength of Jupiter?
We have to check with other planets which are helpful.
Okay. If you do with other planet, how you will be reduce the effect of Jupiter?
Just by strengthening them. But
okay, you are strengthening the other planet, right? Say other planet Venus is has all 10, 11, all that, right? Just by strengthening that, are you reducing the effect of Jupiter? My question is, how will you reduce the effect of Jupiter in this context?
Sir, we have to check the other friendly planet of Jupiter as well.
Okay, but actually you gave the answer, Valli. Chanting mantra. Reduce the effect of negative planet. Chanting mantra. So in this case, Jupiter, right? So you will have to chant Jupiter mantra.
Sir, if we chant Jupiter mantra, won't it strengthen Jupiter?
No, that's what I've been telling you, right? It will reduce the negative effects of that planet.
Okay.
You will see results in 2 weeks. Trust me. By the time you finish your course, you will see the difference. Okay, and one more important thing I forgot to tell you. That mantra effect will be there only for 3 months. Okay? So every 3 months you have to do that mantra, including from the day you started. Okay?
Okay, sir.
That is very, very important. You just do once, oh, I did this, my mantra, my problems all will be gone. No. Okay. What else will reduce the negative effect of the planet?
Sir, in terms of mantra, what if we want to strengthen the negative, strengthen the effect of Jupiter? In this case, it's negative, but if it's positive, and we want to strengthen that a little more for some reason, then can we chant Jupiter mantra?
No.
No, right? Okay.
For strengthening, this is what we said, right? These are all the things strengthens.
Okay. Mantra only takes away the negative effect.
Negative thing. I mean, you can chant mantra, it's not going to hurt.
Okay.
Okay. What are the other things we can reduce the negative effect? Is it only mantra?
Rudraksha also.
Rudraksha.
Sorry, sir.
Sorry?
Rudraksha, will it help or it will increase the effect? Sir? I got confused.
Rudraksha, I'm telling you again, will reduce the negative effect.
Okay.
Okay. Rudraksha of that specific planet.
So that means if we wear a Panchamukhi, it reduces the effect of Jupiter? Negative
Correct.
effect.
Correct.
So you suggested other planets Rudraksha for me,
Yes.
but not Panchamukhi.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we discussed with specific to marriage, I think, right?
Yeah.
That is the reason I might not have recommended Jupiter.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Because Jupiter does not have any anti-combination for marriage.
Oh, okay.
In your chart.
Okay.
See, basically we have to look these combinations, right? Rudraksha. What else we can do? Negative effect, to reduce the negative effect.
They can regularly go to temple on Thursday, sir.
Exactly. Pradakshana, right?
Yeah.
On Thursday. What else?
They can donate food on Thursday.
Right.
Or feed to birds.
Right. What else?
Also, any specific like Jupiter related art, um, article or like whatever it is, it's good to give Danam, sir.
You touched important aspect, but you came only 50%. You deviated from there. Okay. Anything related to Jupiter, yes.
Need to give
To
Danam.
Jupiter. Okay. But as a service,
Service.
not donation. See, donation will take time.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, what are the services related to Jupiter?
Teaching.
Teaching, yep.
Giving free advice.
Okay. Consultation,
Consultation.
right?
Spirituality.
Exactly.
Seeking God.
Right.
Maybe meditation and those things.
Meditation, again, we saw, right? We saw that big list. It gives slow result.
Okay.
Okay. Any religious? Religious activities. Okay. But here, see here, all these things, you are doing the service. Okay. You should teach. You do a consultation or go to temple and then do a voluntary service there or help a priest, right? Priest. Anything related to that. It doesn't matter which temple you go, which priest you help. If
Also
there are
service.
Christians, they can go to church and then help the father there. If they are Muslims, go to mosque. It doesn't matter.
Sir, also serve the master, no sir, like guru, if possible. That's even
Yeah,
more
teacher. Correct, teacher.
teacher.
Yeah. Anything related to it, right? Only all these things only will reduce the effect of 6, 8, 12. Then here 5 also is there. 5, 6, 8, 12. Okay. Let me give you a googly. You see this combination. But the person says, I don't have any issues, I'm happy. What could be the reason?
One must be because of his karma, sir.
Okay. Karma, but how is that karma working? We are using astrology to read the karma, right?
Yeah.
This combination is there. It is, let me give you another clue. This combination is working perfectly. It is there doing their job. But the person says, I'm happy. What could be the reason?
He's unaware.
He must be serving, donating food, and he must be doing all that pariharam properly, sir. Must be the reason.
Exactly. You hit the nail on the head. He is doing all these things. Again, 5, 8, 12, right? 5, 6, 8, 12. This combination is again 6, 8, 12, right? And plus 2, 4, 5, 9. What is it? Research.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That person is doing research.
Sir, actually, in a way, I feel a little better now because I do this a lot. So maybe.
Exactly. Exactly. That is why even if you have lost the job, you are not feeling it.
Yeah. Correct.
So this person is doing research. I mean, this combination. That person is doing PhD. So in PhD, what you do? You do research, you do teaching, right? And then you help your professor, your guide.
Got it.
Right? You will say help your guru. Right? So you have to look at the entire combination and see what each bhava is affecting, what each bhava is doing. Trust me, I just picked this random. I did not have anything in mind. Okay. Only like a minute ago, a thought came to my mind and then I post. Okay. So recently one consultation, one of the person had a lot of this 5, 8, 12, 6, 8, 12 like that. Okay. But that person is happy. I said, okay, what is she doing? What is he? Okay. She's a lady. So what is she doing? She said, I'm doing a PhD. I said, don't find. Her father said, okay, should we ask her to wear any rudraksha or chant any mantra or anything like that? I said, no, not required. Only thing I told her, as long as you're doing research, you will be fine. She had many of planets have this combination. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And of course, strengthening other positive planets is the another remedy we have to do. If say some planet, let's take in this example, right? Say Venus is, right, say 211, right? 7, 10, okay. And then here you have 4, 5, and 6. Okay, like this, some random. You can happily recommend this person. Why?
Because all are positive planets. Sir.
All are
11,
positive. Right? 2, 6, 10, 11 is
except-
there, full positive. If at all there is there any negative here?
Only 1, 6 is negative, sir.
Okay, what else? Is there any other negative? What is the marriage combination? What is the marriage combination?
2, 7, 11.
2, 7.
2, 7, 11. Okay, what is the negative anti-combination for marriage?
1, 6, 10.
1, 6, 10. What will happen if this person wears diamond?
Marriage will be delayed.
Yeah, marriage could be delayed if the person is already married.
Some understanding issues.
There will be issues in their marital life. Will it lead to separation?
No.
Sir, but 1 is not there, no, sir.
Correct. That is why Valli said no.
Yeah, but
Separation won't be there, but there will be relationship issues, understanding. There will be some distance.
even if there is 2, 7, 11, there is going to be like
Correct. So true. Because of 2, 7, 11, marriage will not break. Okay. But still 6, 10 has to do its job. Remember, every number, every bhava, that is every number is every bhava, right? That bhava will be active. Maybe the native may not realize it. but that will be active. So in this case, what you should tell?
Not to wear Venus, I mean diamonds, sir.
Correct.
Not to suggest
But
diamonds.
you can see, this is the thing, right? You see, this is the only positive planet you see. And this is the dasha he is running. What will you say?
They can chant Venus mantra, sir, Beach mantra,
Mm-hmm.
and
No, no.
Jupiter mantra as well.
Okay, correct. So Jupiter mantra, Venus mantra, they can chant, and then they can wear the diamonds, but you should warn them that there could be relationship issues. Okay. Then they have to decide which one they want. See, you want to overcome this 5, 6, 8, 12, then you need this 10, 11. Only 10, 11 can beat 6, 8, 12. Okay, so you should recommend Jupiter's, these mantras to reduce the negative effect. You can recommend the yellow sapphire, but tell them that this will be there. You should tell once their problem is solved, they should remove this ring. They should not wear this diamond ring. Okay. And then to substitute this, they can also chant the Venus mantra and then wear the Venus Rudraksha. It's like the remedy recommendation is like we becoming a doctor. Patient is coming with some symptoms, some disease, right? You recommend one medicine, it has one side effect. But you have to decide which is evil thing to solve. Okay.
Yeah.
And it'll take some time.
Sir, what if for the same period the person is trying for kids, that 5, 8, I mean, Venus.
So will the kids will happen?
5 is important and 11. 2, 5, 11, sir.
Yeah. So you tell me. Now you are all astrologers now.
2, 5, 11 is positive. Venus
Positive.
is positive.
Okay. What is okay? What is the negative? Childbirth, right?
1, 4.
2, 5, 11. What is the negative? Anti-combination.
1, 4, 10.
1, 4, 10. And what else?
8, 12.
6, 8, 12 too. But mainly 1, 4, 10, right?
Yeah.
So what will you recommend?
Obviously strengthen Venus. But
Okay.
there is 4, 10 also, sir. Over
There is 4, 10 also, exactly. But there is not much, right? You can recommend, but not. See here, the 5 is the bottom. If it is like this, right? 5 is here, then this will has more strength connected, right? So the 5 is here, it's not well connected. So by wearing diamond, it may not help. Like marriage. You can recommend. Something is better than nothing, but the effect will be you will get only 60%.
And also in the overall chart, like how many planets are
How many planets is there? We have to see. Now we are just considering only 2 planets, and then we are just
also Jupiter is Karakatva for children.
correct.
So
but do you have Karakatva just because it is Karakatva for children? That's what I'm saying, right? Parashari method don't really doesn't mean anything here.
okay.
See, the planets will deliver based on their power. That is their duty. This planet's Jupiter's duty for this native is to deliver this.
Correct.
Do you have 2, 5, 11?
In Jupiter, no. 2-5 is there.
2-5 is there, partial is there.
Partial.
And what about anti-combination?
4-10 is there.
4-10 is there and 6-8-12 is there.
6-12.
Right?
Mhm.
It is more negative than positive.
Mhm.
Just because it is Jupiter, Karakatva of, fifth house, children, it won't deliver because it has other negative combinations.
Mhm.
So what will happen in this case? What could happen? What might happen?
There will be difficulty in conceiving and
Correct. There will be difficulty in conceiving,
and
or
also
there,
hospital related issues.
or it could be aborted. Abortion also can happen.
Mhm. Sir, I was wondering, like, if there's a one particular period or dasha DBA where dasha is like little negative, but that person's say it's 18-year period,
Okay.
like or 16-year period, like Rahu dasha or this one. Rahu dasha at least gives mixed results because it includes so many houses, in most charts. But in Jupiter, if there's 18 years and if there is no indication of 5 and other things, then in that case, and if that's their whatever period where they can have kids, those 18 years.
No, so that's why you have the Bhukti and Antara, right?
So those will deliver the results.
Yeah, those will deliver.
Even if Jupiter is negative.
Correct.
I mean, Jupiter is neutral or negative.
Correct. Say, for example, in this case, let's remove these 4. Okay. All right. And then let's say here also there is one more 5. Okay, let's say here 8 is there. Okay. So this Bhukti is running. Jupiter, Mahadasha, Venus, Bhukti. Childbirth will happen. She will conceive. There will be difficulty in conceiving. Okay. We recommend these mantras, these things. Once we negate that, she will be conceived. That is what I've done for so many people.
Sir,
I mean, I should not say I've done. I recommended. It happened.
Sir, in some cases, like you, even Umang Taneja, sir, like previous videos, like 1 or 2 videos, he was insisting that like if Dasha and Bhukti do not promise, then you will not have or something like that. Some random video only I saw.
Okay.
In that he was he was saying that it won't happen then. Something like that. But it can happen in Antra also, right? If
Antara, it can happen in Antra also.
Even if like the first 2 are not giving as much.
How bad is Darsha and Bhukti is there? That we have to
see. Okay.
In what way it is bad. Okay.
So if Antra is delivering, then even transit period, if it's favorable, then Antra and transit both will work in their favor, no sir?
If Antra is strong, and then it will deliver. And if transit also permits.
Okay, got it. Makes sense.
Okay. See, even though this method I learned from Mr. Umang Taneja, I differ on few of the items.
Few of the aspects. Okay. Got it.
Okay. That's why I check which Bhava chart is working. He blindly uses Placidius KP chart. I check both Sripati and Placidius. Both, and see what is the difference. And then I recommend all these mix and match remedies.
Got it.
And it works. For some people, it didn't work. That is their fate. I mean, they have too many 1, 4, 10, all that. Okay, but a lot of people it worked. Okay, I think we will end here. Okay, any more questions? Anything else?
No, sir, it is a very good
No, sir.
class.
Okay, good. Practice well. Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes what?
Man, perfect.
Perfect.
Exactly. Exactly. If you don't practice, we cannot do it. Okay. Okay, right. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you,
No,
sir.
sir.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
Arshit. Bye.
Bye.